Chicago is known for having some fantastic architecture, and even the bricks the buildings are made out of are significant. Roseanne is live with details. And Roseanne, you said we'll never look at bricks the same?
No, I don't think you will. You know, very often you're at a stoplight and maybe something catches your attention on a building. Well, our guest this morning is an architecture photographer, and he, for example, this building caught his eye. It's a building in Bronzeville. He has many others featured on an Instagram page. And what he has done is he started this page. It's called Brick of Chicago. And we can take a look at some of these pictures on Instagram. They're really amazing, from Hyde Park to Rogers Park, from Old Town to Logan Square, and here in Bronzeville. Quam, his name is Will Quam, has found Chicago's interesting brickwork and profiled it on that Instagram page. Well, now he's taking it a step further, starting walking tours to sort of open your eyes to, as he puts it, the wonder of brick. And you're never going to look at those brick buildings the same. And so he brought us to one of those treasures this morning. If we come back live, Will is with us now, and the building behind us, which we'll show you in a minute, is Rosenwald Courts. But first I want to say good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Tell me, what is it about bricks?
Well, everyone expects a brick to be boring, but in reality, bricks have so much variety. I like to think of a brick like a brushstroke or a pixel. There's so much life in each individual brick and in each wall.
Right. So let's take a look at this Rosenwald Courts building behind us. And tell me what's significant, and we're in Bronzeville again, what's significant about this building?
This building was built in 1929. Financed by Julius Rosenwald, who was the president of Sears at the time. And he built it as sort of a prototype of affordable housing. And it's built in this wonderful Art Deco, streamlined modern style. This wonderful textural yellow brick and these stripes of red brick across the facade.
Right. So, you know, you are not originally from Chicago, but this city in particular, you say, has a really rich history when it comes to bricks. Why is that?
So Chicago burned down in 1871, and it was a city of wood, and they rebuilt entirely out of brick. And Chicago was covered in these clay deposits. And so Chicago made 1.5 billion bricks a year, more brick than anywhere else in the country. And on the front of the buildings, they put brick sourced from all over the country, from Pennsylvania, Ohio. So Chicago, you can track fashions and architectural trends just by looking at the brick.
So fascinating. So how did you get the idea then for these walking tours?
Well, I looked at neighborhoods around this city that have different stories, different history, that tell different parts of the history that makes up Chicago. And so I go to places like McKinley Park that has all these beautiful wooden workers' cottages and huge industrial buildings, or like Bronzeville, where you can see Gilded Age mansions and mid-century modern schools all within a mile of each other.
Okay, I love it. How can people find out more about these tours?
You can check out my website, brickofchicago.com, or my Instagram, brickofchicago on Instagram.
Yeah. You know, I checked it out this morning when I found out I was going to talk with you. You will spend, you know, you could spend hours on his Instagram. The buildings are really great, and too often we drive right past them. So this will make you stop and give things a second look. Back to you in the studio.